everyone, it's Granto and Koob o'clock. Devin?
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
Howdy.
Devin had a little bit of a meltdown on our last episode of Mario 64, but there's a great story in how we came back to this. It's full of
magic and wonder and
Charles Martinet.
and stinky anime mans.
Yes.
So, okay, recently my fiance and I went to a con here in Vegas.
What con did you pull?
It was Level Up Expo. Wait.
Did you run a bank?
I wish. This is actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Well, tell the story.
Where it was a 3-day majigger. Seriously, that's it? My whole childhood, I was hating this thing, and I just did it in one shot. Oh wait, no.
Oh! Woo! That was close.
And anyways,
So it's a con.
I went to a con, day one. We hear over the intercom, Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, and Kenny James, voice of Bowser, are going to be doing autographs in a certain part of the convention hall. And I'm like, oh, they are? Because we had heard that they were going to be there on Sunday, so we had brought some things for them to sign preemptively anyway.
Put up the picture of our new signed copy of Super
Mario
Mario 64.
So yeah, we brought over Super Mario 64. We got him to sign it. He was very respectful the whole time. He welcomed us. He gave us a handshake. He was like, "Hi, well, thanks for coming out to the con." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you, Mr. Martinet."
I'm sorry, you said handshake, but my brain when you said hand immediately went job, and I was like, "Oh, that's nice." just cranked it out for you. Sorry, Mr. Martinet. Go on.
You should be sorry. He is a legend.
He's a legend.
So we asked, like, so who are we making this out to? And my brain just like had a fart for a minute, like, what, you're gonna sign it for like to me? So I got him to sign it for Granto and Koob, so it's signed for Super Grant and this is gonna be another big reveal today for Super Jenny.
Ah, yes.
Because I'm gonna change the icon of our channel because
I guess we gotta do that from this video on then.
Yeah. But yeah, he was like super respectful, and we got to ask him a single question, and I, as an idiot, asked, do you think anyone usually asks you to do the dragon from Skyrim that you voiced? And he says, more people than you think actually ask. And I'm like, I bet.
Yeah, that wouldn't be my first pick for a question.
No. Then we went to his
Mine
panel
would be,
on
what does
Sunday.
Mario sound like when he reaches climax?
He would ask you to leave, I think.
Mario is asexual.
Mario has only one love in his life. Spaghettis.
That sounds like a Charles Martinet answer.
Yep. It very much was, because, he actually answered that way. Which thing am I doing? Oh, Jetstream.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember what we're doing here.
Please.
What? Is it? What? What?
That.
That's how you... What?
Now I gotta go metal.
Oh.
Anyway, but we went to the panel that he was at. He and Kenny James. Excuse me, I'm getting Kenny James and Tom Kenny mixed up.
Kenny G.
Kenny J.
Kenny G, the famous saxophonist. That's his ability.
We need both.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, they just opened up the panel with, well, whatever you guys end up doing with your life, I hope you end up like us and just, on a whim, jumped into something that you thought you were going to love, ended up loving it, and whatever you do in life, just hopefully it makes you happy.
Please subscribe to Granto and Koob. It would make us really happy.
Please do.
You fucking dorks.
And then they opened up the panel to the panel to questions, and one
Did you ask a question?
No, I want her to go ask, like, what do their scripts look like on any given game? If it's just like, say Wahoo 15 times, or what?
Please say Wahoo with varying degrees of excitement.
And Bowser just like, disgruntled roar, happy roar, what? Or if it just says roar.
Chortle. Bowser noises.
And they both told one really cool story. Charles told us the story how he became Mario, which everyone's heard.
I haven't.
You haven't? Well, it's a fun story.
He didn't just wake up one day and say, I'm a Mario.
No, he was in I think either San Francisco or New York. He was on the beach at the time. And he had been going through his life for the most part trying to be like a regular old Shakespearean actor.
As we all have been.
As we all start off as.
Ugh.
And a buddy of him gives him a page when he's on the beach just to date when this story takes place. What am I fucking doing? The manta ray. Okay, fuck.
Your story has taken 6 minutes of my life.
Sorry, I'm Marioing at the same time. And he gets a page from his buddy saying, hey, there's this audition for this thing that Nintendo's doing. Go crash the audition. And Charles responded, I would never, ever in my life crash an audition. Where is it?
Is Mario 64 the first game that Mario had a voice?
No, actually. He wasn't even voicing for a game.
What was it for?
He was voicing for conventions for showcasing the N64 in America.
So it was the first game where Mario has a consistent voice.
Well, he wasn't voicing Mario 64 at the time. He was just voicing Mario as...
Okay, but my question is Mario 64 the first canon Nintendo game where Mario has a voice?
The canon one, yes.
Okay.
The first game was Mario just typing.
I was going to say, like, not one of those, like, preschool, fucking offshoot computer games.
Game. Yeah. Where's the damn mana? So he goes to the audition, and the guy says... He was catching the guy as he was walking out the door, basically, saying, hey, can I read for this part? Guy looks at his watch like, oh, fine, whatever, one more joke or whatever. And he's like, alright, we're almost out of tape, but you know what, you're an Italian plumber from Brooklyn named Mario. Just,
swing your arms from side to side.
Just make up a video game and just keep talking until you run out of things to say. So he was thinking, you could just do like the regular old, walking-y kind of Brooklyn voice, right? But he was like, that wouldn't be very fun to do for hours on end every single day. So instead, he went with the other Italian stereotype.
What's that?
We're gonna make the pizza. We're gonna go from one end of the room, you get to make the pizza, and then I go to the other end of the room, and then I get to make the pizza, and if you catch me with your pizza, I have to eat the pizza. And then he pauses for a minute, looks in the booth, they didn't say cut, and he keeps going. So that's that one.
I dig it.
And he does this for 30 minutes.
Sick.
Eventually, he gets a little button from the other room saying, "Stop talking. We've run out of tape. Thank you. That's your audition."
I guess I didn't get it.
A week later, he gets a call saying, "Look, we didn't send in any other tapes. You're the only one that followed directions. You're Mario."
Follow directions?
Yeah, because all the other guys, must have run out of things to say, 2-3 sentences in.
Makes me miss voice acting.
Yeah. Where am I
Next
going?
time
Wait, was that already 10 minutes? Shit.
No, we're at 8.5.
Anyways.
You can go to Tall Mountain since you love it so much.
Ugh. And then Kenny James told the story of what his favorite moment voice acting was.
Is it when he goes, or is it when he goes,
Actually, it was when he was voicing for Mario 3D World.
Is it when he goes, meow?
Yeah, Meowser was his favorite thing to voice ever.
I bet.
Here, the story was like, hey, we're doing a thing for this new character called Meowser, and he's like, oh, cool, what's Meowser? He's like,
it's exactly what you think it is.
It's like, it's Bowser, except he gets a little kitty cat suit power up, so he's got the big whiskers and tiger claws, and he's like, oh, that sounds so cool, what does he sound like? Small paws.
Exactly
click.
what you think he sounds
no,
like.
No, even better. Small paws, click. We don't know. So awesome.
That's up to you, my dude.
You're the voice actor.
You know what star you're going for?
That one.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. Alright.
Misters Martinet and James, hopefully you found this channel and heard these stories.
Because you told them.
Really admire your work. Sorry that we do Koob says fuck all the time.
It's not my fault.
It is
I
your
get
fault.
upset.
It is your fault. You get upset. It's a Mario game.
Yeah.
Will you calm down?
Sorry. Oh.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's my con story, and maybe next time on Grand Tour and Koob, whenever we've finished whatever we're doing here. Monkey?
No.
I'll get the
now he has your hat. Next time on Grand Zone Koob, you get a hat bag.
Yep.
There you
Has
go.
to be next time.
Hey, look.
Hey, man.